isn't it pretty obvious to everyone that spring should be the start of the year? After winter, after the whole cycle is complete, then it starts to spring forth. Even the clocks know spring forward, fall back. Like, come on, okay, spring is the beginning of the year. So that starts April 2nd. Okay, that'll be 2022, Gregorian. That's not even a thing, by the way. Gregorian calendar is not even a thing. None of that's even a thing. But whatever. It's okay. Nisan 1, Abib 1. The calendars are going to be synced up this year. So let's say that is because we've done the videos. The sun is in the tail end of the second tail of Pisces, the other fish, the one that's closer to Aries. So just for fun, I was like, let's calculate 3.5 years and then another 3.5 years. So you get from April 2nd, 3.5 years, you get Thursday, October 2nd, 2025. And then you get Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. Thursday, October 2nd, 2025. Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. The Day of Atonement is the day that most theologians agree that is the day Jesus Christ will come back in the second coming. The disagreement is if it's the rapture or if it's mid-trib or it's post-trib, but it's when he comes back and his robe is cleaned with blood. That's why they assume it's Day of Atonement, because his robe is in blood. But exactly 3.5 years later, lands on Day of Atonement. All right, so 3.5 years from there, that's 7 years, takes you right back to April 2nd, 2029. And I just find it interesting that we're on the third day of Passover. This is, not including after sunset, but this would have been the day of first fruits, when Jesus Christ rises from the dead. So this is exactly 7 years from the start of 2022, which is April 2nd. This is where it gets tricky, and this is where people get confused. It's the third day of Passover, but it's the 17th, and it would have been the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. It goes sunset to sunset. It's confusing with Gregorian dates, but we're getting back on track. God wins in the end, and I just find it very interesting how all that lines up to April 2nd, 3.5 plus 3.5, Day of Atonement, third day of Passover. Fun. Hey, you're supposed to be watching. We're supposed to be watching, and nobody's saying anything's going to happen, but I hope it does. Okay? God bless.